This matchup on your jerseys. Let me see. Am I wearing? This matchup is gonna be funky because we got all black jersey. I didn't even know we had all black. Oh yeah, let me get that. I didn't even know we had that in the bag, Coltz. This matchup is gonna be funky because we ain't played in a while. I've seen you change some things around. I don't like that.
Our coverage of the
I don't
NFL has
like that
brought
at
us to
all.
one of the
Changing
league's
things
most
around.
recognizable homes, Lucas Oil Stadium, opened in 2008 here in Indianapolis.
Shit, for people at home, I might end up very quiet this game because this team is gonna jump. Wait, am I wearing white? I thought it was black.
This one started. And here we go from Indy.
You want to continue or you want me to go back and swap jerseys?
So we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
I said, do you want to continue or you want me to go back and swap jerseys? They had me in white. I bet. I bet.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Okay, here we go.
Play action with Richardson. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he'll go out of bounds close to that 35-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Not even.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Sent to the ground.
Hold on, I'm coming. Hold on, baby crying. All right, my fault. Thank you for your patience. Baby woke up. All right, ready whenever you are. I said the baby woke up. My bad. The baby woke up.
He managed 6
Trying to
on the
get her
play,
used
bringing up
to
2nd and 4.
not sleeping in a swaddle when she's
That's a
not
run
happy.
that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really
why you got so many superstars in your back line? Let me read this. Hold on, wait a minute. We got a corner, safety. Damn.
2nd down carry for Taylor.
Many people.
And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs in fact Corey Dillon.
It's the only way to beat Mark.
Created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Wow. Anthony Richardson threw a fucking block.
Christian Gonzalez has it.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience in the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him.
What the hell was that? That's not even a receiver I threw to, bro. God, he's getting traded. I don't care that he's a superstar. He's getting traded.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs.
Jahmyr's still here. They tried to play him like there's somebody else. I knew it was still
They get 13 on the pickup. And it sets up a
He was like,
Houston
oh, Jameer not
first.
there no more. Yes, he is.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing.
No,
In this
not
game of
you. When
inches
I was
and
doing my training
split-second
and
reactions.
deciding
Nice bit
what type
burst,
of
shoot forward for enough to go get that first by a couple
what?
before they could finally drag him down.
Oh, they had me fooled. They were like, Jameer's not there. I'm like, yes, he is. Y'all lying.
And he reaches the 17-yard line as
Yeah.
he's hauled down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up
They had
2nd
me
and 6.
focusing on this. Oh yeah, this rookie. We're gonna defend the outside run. I said, no, the fuck we not. No, the hell we aren't.
Herbert from the gun. Taking a deep shot here.
Yeah, Jameson.
That's complete inside the 35-yard line.
Walmart, yeah, you don't even have to really
It's a
bother on that
huge
Walmart.
pickup
Ain't
on
nothing
the
I can do,
play.
brother.
And it sets up a Houston first.
You know, Ken, we
maybe
often
not
talk
out
about
of
flipping the
position
field in
to a duck.
special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Oh, we got to have it.
But a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game.
We got to have
second
that,
down coming
guys.
up.
Oh, that's how my defense is great, yo. Yeah, I started doing that too. You got to. Oh yeah. Is that the rookie? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He's definitely a rookie after that one.
You're trying to create a manageable third down. I'll tell you what you're not trying to do ever is give the ball away. And that's what the offense
we're gonna
does
get this
to the
play.
defense
We're gonna get this play off before you challenge it. Bye.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Left side.
That's out there, man. There's nothing.
Good yardage there with a new
Feature
set of
good.
downs
I don't like you like that anyway, Feature. You can go.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Let's see. Yeah, I'm moving like that. Okay.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10.
It's the back line to shoot.
And they'll bundle this up after a 40-yard gain. Tackled by
Got the
Jack
one on
Campbell.
one. Back
Give him
line.
4 that
Doing a
time,
great
so
job
6 to go
following the
on
ball.
2nd down.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C,
Yep, but he's out.
Keeps that defense guessing.
Well, no look on his first look of the game.
That's the only reason he might
Now
not.
they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Why are you playing?
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Chased out to his right.
Anthony Richardson, these are
And it's incomplete, and that's
open
going to bring
throws,
up
my
4th
boy.
down. Looking for his
Those
wide
are
receiver
open throws,
there.
my boy. I should
Now
punt,
4th down,
but I need you to
staring
get
right
something
at him.
going.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window
It's
for
gonna
him
have to be
sneak
4-6
that
to
throw
Jonathan
in.
Taylor time, bro. Like I
3rd
need
down pass
something
didn't
from you,
work,
bro.
but the offense staying out there on 4th. Trying to throw for it with Richardson.
Quick.
And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be
So the
that.
defense
I hate
rises
tackles
to the
like that,
challenge and gives the ball
Anthony
back to their
Richardson.
offense.
That's a better team, clearly.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much?
That's a better team, clearly, you ask. Let me see what the fuck going on. Why is that guy even in the game? Why are you in the game right now? You don't get open at all. I'm like, you don't get open at all. Why are you in the game? All right, let's do this.
Offensively, that's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert.
Yeah.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. He sends this one to the end zone.
Oh my.
Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Get him traded.
That was
Get him fucking
That was their
traded.
chance to escape this series. They were
Get
looking
him
for a way
traded,
out,
you son
not
of a
giving up
bitch.
any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Holy fuck.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Get him fucking traded.
Now Herbert to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up
This is
ahead
gonna
of
be a
4th
joke, man.
down.
We're gonna have to punt. I don't know
Sometimes I
what
wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and
I
you
like
just
this, bro.
feel
Stop
the
making
air
your
in
team
the
good.
pocket getting sucked out,
Too
and you
bad.
know there's no escape.
Whoa.
It can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
We've got a stoppage now. There was a player shaken up on that return, so we'll take a brief break as they tend to it.
And he just injured my superstar.
The drive will
receiver
start out with a 1st and
no,
10.
He got up. Good. That was down for count.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He lobs it up, looking deep
Take
to
it,
the
take it,
right
take it, take it.
side.
Let's go.
It's grabbed inside the 30. All the way, touchdown, Indy. The Colts need only 1 to take the lead. Matt Gay on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
I'll leave him. Yeah.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. To throw, Herbert. Launches one deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
The trajectory of that ball changes while it's in flight. I'll tell you this, Kate, on shorter throws, these receivers are so good to adjust, can still bring it in. But over a long distance, a tip like that alters the course of the ball, and it sure makes it tough to adjust in time.
Second and 10 now, Herbert. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it sets up a Houston 1st. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Second and 6 now. That's caught. Here comes Junior Gibbs. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They got 24 yards on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
This one to Williams out left side. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its stride. On 3rd and 1, it's Herbert. That's caught for the first. And in for the Houston touchdown.
That's a grown man.
Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play.
Yeah, boom.
Pressure
Got it.
off left, and it's blocked. Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for 2, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. This return starts at the 5. This return makes it up to the 25.
Here's your fucking kickoff return. Damn.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And you got to react as it begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Terry on Arnold in on the stop. Here's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
Breakthroughs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
Take him down. Take him
That'll be
over.
enough for the first as they touch him down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Like doing the right things, but doing the right thing is not
Taylor
rewarding.
trying
Oh wait,
left
it might have.
Blast
It
through
might.
midfield.
It might.
Reaches
Come
the
on,
30.
come on, Jonathan. We don't.
And he
We
finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
Go street.
First down, and they go right back to him.
Use that.
And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Go.
Richardson back to throw.
Who the
Quick throw
fuck
swatted
is
away,
that?
incomplete.
That
Could not beat the defender there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
right.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
They're everywhere, man.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready.
The second time I had to ask, who the hell is that?
Throwing from the gun. And the
Oh,
defender
I
comes away
forgot
with
he
it.
actually done good.
Trayvon
That's
Diggs
my
has
fault.
got it. And the Aviators
I
will
forgot
take
he was
over as
out
this
there.
gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
I forgot he was out there. I thought he retired by now.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Hey, go line. Set. Well. Hey, Ray. Well. Ready.
Throwing now, Herbert.
Thank you, Juju.
Right back.
You feed him
That's
that
intercepted. Juju Brents with the pick. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment.
Our
Because they
offensive
threw an
overalls are
interception to
super
get the ball
high.
right
This is
back.
a
And for
defensive
once,
ass team.
both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Fucking A.
Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. Bails out of the pocket quick.
Throw that about us.
Couldn't connect right side.
Yep,
It's
right
incomplete.
there.
No luck
Shit,
finding
shit.
his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I love the mobility here. Starts great, escapes pressure, get out of harm's way. You just wish if you're the offense here, you could have found a completion to keep in rhythm.
Richardson on 3rd. He's on the move. He'll make
Ah,
a big
get
play on
there.
the ground. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right
Get
before
there,
the
young
snap,
man.
you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and get the first down.
Trying for a touchdown here.
You
He's
made
got
it.
it deep downfield. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. So his solid
Yeah, I don't
first
know.
half continues for him. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach here, Kate, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. They've come out strong. They've been the ones dictating the tempo, and as a result, they add to the scoreboard.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Devin Duvernay to return it. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Herbert now off the play fake. He's going deep. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Nick Cross has it. And the Colts are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book. When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Looky here, you don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Open out there.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Play action with Richardson. Headed out right.
Bro, there's no fucking way. That Trayvon Diggs again?
Diggs has got it. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders or offensive guys have bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Coltz side of the field. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
A play fake. Now Herbert to throw.
Overran that shit is wild. Great click on.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
We send a man in motion. Herbert on 1st down. This is complete. Jalen Tolbert. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play.
We don't want to know what you can do. Good. Not interested. Not interested in knowing.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he works his way for a gain of 4. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Indy. The Aviators with some work to do, trailing in this game. Second and 6 coming up here. Again, it's Gibbs. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
Job 1 of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Another one for Gibbs. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Only 1 yard that time, partner, so this is going to bring up 4th down and 5.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Offense going for it here. 4th and 5. Man in motion out of the slot.
Ready.
Herbert throwing on 4th down.
Oh, yeah.
And it's going to be
What a dive.
incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the
What a
drive.
dive.
So the defense rises to the
What a
challenge and
dive.
gives the ball
We needed
back to their
that.
offense.
Even the
how you
best
got there.
receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
No, we
Throwing from
cannot.
the pistol, Richardson. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes.
Oh, I didn't
And
realize
that's
I crossed the
incomplete,
line.
but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. And we'll set him halfway back toward
I
their own
ran the
goal line.
tightrope.
Everyone's prepped.
I
It's
thought
2nd
I
down
ran
now.
the tightrope, man.
Let's go.
Taylor now up the middle. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Tackled by Jack Campbell. The
Thought I
defense
ran
calls a
the tightrope.
timeout. That's their first. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful.
Cadet. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Track 60. Ready.
Throwing from near his own goal line. Escapes out to the left. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he'll go out to the 35-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
He's on the move. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. New set of downs for him from the 46.
I don't know how much it's gonna work, but it's worth a shot to see if it'll work.
Back to throw it. On the move, headed right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
How is there a win in an inside stadium? It's crazy.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all in there, and he did. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this.
This is all.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
First down, ball at the 36.
Set. 46 right. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Real.
Shotgun snap to Herbert.
My God.
Grab in bounds left side.
That's the call.
And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle, they showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Oh, don't bat it. Nothing working. No, we need the blicky. The blicky with the blicky.
And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Herbert here, 3rd and long. Throwing deep for the end zone. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. So no return on that punt. And the Colts will take over. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70. Let go.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd and 8. Buys time, rolling right.
What icon are you? Where my icons at?
On target to Downs. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
My icons disappeared. I'm like, who's
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Kelly there to... He's finally gone.
You deserve that fumble.
A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Here's Taylor. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Come on, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
They go again with Taylor. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. He finds him right side. Touchdown, Indianapolis. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun.
Oh my Lord.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
And he got him real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. Third and a lone yard coming up. Herbert now, blitz coming. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield.
Oh, I thought I could bait it. He's not fast enough.
Inside the 15. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Aviators shrinking the lead some in the third. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right? Yep. Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And the Aviators make it an 11-point ball game. Fox now to kick this one away.
Yeah. Here we go.
Return starts from the goal line.
Oh,
finds some space. He's past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. Ball at the 33 for first down. This is Taylor. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Tackled by Jack Campbell. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. One that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Rolling left, buying some time. He can run it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. That one gains 7. And it'll be first down, Coltz.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He's got him. That's McBride. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Well, that catch right there ended up paying off one of the longest routes he's going to run. He started on one side of the field, Kate, and he made it all the way across to the other. And at no point was he going to step off the gas. My man, though, he may need a little breather, a little oxygen after that one.
Now a handoff to Taylor. Pushing for the red zone. And he gets this all the way inside the red zone. Down at the 19. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody. And maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
Richardson now on 1st and 10.
Yo, ref.
It's incomplete.
We can't let Branch do that to me, dog.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
They've got a man in motion.
Can't let him do that to me. It's just not right.
2nd down carry for Taylor. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stops.
He's blocking schemes. He's
only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9.
He ran to the inside. Yeah. Stop being aware of your schemes.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time.
Stop being aware of your schemes, man. plays are too horrible. I just feel like the one. None of this one.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Throwing now, Richardson. That's incomplete left side.
You gotta back that.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And that extends their lead to 14.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown to field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
Here's Duvernay on the return. Returns looking good so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it's such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. Hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
1st and 10, Herbert. He's going deep this time. They connect on the deep shot.
Come on, Brent.
Touchdown, Houston.
Better than that.
Now, I know that's one of his favorite routes to run, Brock, but that has got to be one of a quarterback's favorite throws to make as well, right? Drop it in over the defender and take the lid off the D for 6.
Because it is so simple. It's something that these two have done and thrown together for years and years. Maybe not to each other, but since Pop Warner. They've been running the go route. Just run right by him, and if you're even, you're leaving, and I'm going to drop it right over the top.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Roll.
Here's a handoff for Taylor. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Offense in the hurry up here. Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Throwing the out route complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Back to throw, here's Richardson. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Coltz.
Just got it off, too. Man.
Let's go now.
Running right, this is Taylor. Into the 2nd level past the 30. And he has this all the way down to the 14-yard line. A gain of 27 yards there. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Go.
Taylor again. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down.
They're going to try to beat you up.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that.
You just got to fight through it. I bet. Make a party chat, Shannon. I want to talk. Oh, I totally missed that, bro. I'd have made a party chat. My fault. My fault, D. Next time I got you. Actually, we can put the whole party in the stream next time. I got you, big dog.
Ground game, the type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Chap alert! Chap alert! Chap, check! Hut, hut.
They give to Taylor, right side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
1st and goal, here's Taylor.
Oh,
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Offense up to the line fast. Another shot for Taylor. And he's in for the touchdown. The Colts go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Gay to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts double their lead to 14. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here's Duvernay on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Yeah, if I get bombed over the top again, y'all running suicides.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he crosses his sideline a yard or 2 beyond, looks like the 30.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 4. Taken in by Williams
Ooh,
outright.
hit your own teammate crazy.
On the move, past the 40.
Hit your own teammate
Here he
crazy.
goes again.
I don't even know what route that was you
Touchdown,
threw.
Houston. The Aviators now
Oh,
within
quick
1
slant,
score in the
yeah.
4th. All right, so the offense
Shortened it up
does
too, that's
its
smart.
job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Offense not going anywhere. They want to. Motioning the tight end now. Herbert's going to look to throw for this. This is caught. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. They haven't caught him yet. And he does.
Look at that.
Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
No, not if you keep
Find
scoring
those
only one
blockers,
play
follow
bomb.
those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe. Yet so tough
Williams
to
showing
execute
out,
on the
man.
field.
All you need,
What do you think,
all
Brock?
you
Did
need
we
is
get
a stop.
dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is
Give one more
away.
stop.
Here's
I'm in
Duvernay
trouble.
on the return. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30.
We gotta be creative. Let's see if this works.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Got Williams, and it's
Guy,
complete.
bro.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge
God,
gain
he's
and a
fucking
first
driving.
down. Herbert with a blitz coming. He's got it inside the 10. And in for the Houston touchdown.
And he's jogging.
As he naps another touchdown, Brock, I gotta ask you, the former QB, is this the point where all the other guys who haven't scored?
I did it again.
Rush coming off the edge, and they block it! And they'll snuff out that return before it gets too far, so just a block extra points on the play.
You know, it really does.
R2.
When you see that point blocked,
trying to time it up.
just deflates. You feel it. The whole sideline gets deflated. But I'll tell you what else it does.
Yeah,
it puts a little seed of doubt and thought into your kicker and your special teams.
If you click it at the right time,
you really do. You want those
the kick
guys
automatically
playing with as much
slows, and all I have to do is time
confidence
the
as
block.
your offense and defense is. So making sure you get your kicker
So
right.
once I see the kick slow down, I'm like, okay, I got three. I just got to time the block.
Important here down the road.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Come on, set. Set, go.
Now Richardson to throw.
I have no clue.
Caught by the open man.
I have no clue.
Space
I have
on
no
the
clue.
line. He's got room. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis
I
touchdown.
looked again. I like
The
what?
Colts could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game.
No clue.
Now the Colts leaving the offense out there. They're going to try for two.
Let's go. 60 Eagle. Get up.
Keeping it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone. They go for two, and that gives them a 3-score advantage.
What we need is
Here's
just
Gay
to
now to
go
handle the
away.
kickoff.
Go away.
Here's Duvernay on the return. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. First down, ball at the 36.
Go.
They send a tight end in motion. Herbert on first down.
Okay, put me on the floor.
Oh, he's in trouble. He'll go down. The Colts got him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. He throws a bullet to the center.
Oh.
Big gain downfield. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line.
Yes.
Now we're going to get an offensive
That's all it
timeout.
is.
That's
I
their
get it.
first. They
Suicide.
still have 2 to work
That's
with
all
in
I
this
do.
final quarter.
The analytics are pretty clear.
Coach, pull his hair
It's
out,
hard
man.
to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Excuse me.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game.
5-9. Hey, Ray. Ready?
Herbert. Forced out to his right. Into the hands of Neighbors. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one hits for 30. And it sets up a Houston first.
Neighbors, yeah, I forgot he was on this team too. guy, he was out there too. Don't forget about me, he says.
Give now to the running back. And he gets it down to the 13-yard line. They've got to keep moving quick here. Herbert now. Catch is made in close. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Herbert from the gun. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
Well, that was all about the eyes. You've got to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender and make sure you know where that throw is going. And when it does, you got to react and knock it away. That is well done.
Herbert now.
Oh,
coming. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
I tried to undercut it.
Get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
That one right down the middle. And the Aviators cut the lead down to 10. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. Still 1 more in their pocket to use.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Returnable from the 2.
Oh, Jesus.
And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Here's a give to Taylor. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Coltz going to kick this away now on 4th, and it's Rigoberto Sanchez on for the punt. Taken right at the 40. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
12, 12. 21.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Colts take possession of the football.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
Alright.
So the Colts get the win.
Oh, yeah, I don't want to play you again. No thanks.
And they're able to run this winning streak to
thanks.
3 as they have really caught fire recently.
And then let you play like ass. Throw mad picks. Freebies. Give me this.
Myself, I remind myself from think I gotta go through. I don't like therapists, I don't like most. You love me, my go-to. Love a thing blind on top like Goku. Just left Noble, back in my dojo. Channel like Aura, got the whole Roku. Big dog from the Tether Road told you. Wait, don't even know you. Step right, I'm a long trip. Blink of my VIP, snack of my. One brick, one miss. Rich took his check out. We talking start like ball high, pretty face.
Damn.
Bro, how do I exist?
I want to give you another one. Fuck.
Don't blow my assist. I got it. Trying to slow down my motion.
Slow down regression. I don't want to do it for Jonathan Taylor. Like, I know you're getting old. Excuse me.
She musty. Pray you flexing on IG. People like you. Disgust me. Just don't touch me. You're ugly. Just don't touch me. You're ugly. These women love me. Bro, they trying to me. That's the wrong way me back. Yeah, buddy, if you get lucky, it'll get yucky. Little buddy touch me. I can turn auntie into a. I'm in the S5 facing comfy. Cause I can't name that. Got me. Trying to slow down my motion. It's written. You cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Damn, they not important. I'm the one goaded. Me, I'm the one goaded. Me, I'm the one goaded. Me, I'm the one goaded. Trying to slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goaded. Me, I'm the one goaded. Me, I'm the one goaded. Me, I'm the one goaded.